Hello everybody and welcome back to the Coca-Cola Coliseum for some more Toronto Marlies hockey action. The Marlies are taking on their opponent again in the Rochester Americans this afternoon. And what a game they came off against the Calgary Wranglers last time. Here's a chance. Simmons in front, gave it away, jumps right on, and a save made by Murray. Here we go. Picked up right side of the net. It's one back controlled here. Centering pass, Byro in front. Doesn't make its way to the net clean. Picked up again, Amherst. That's turned over to Wayne Simmons. Robertson trying to get it ahead. Robertson with Simmons. That's turned over to Byro. So Hauser got a shutout last time he played the Toronto Marlies. 2-0. Petrozelli was in net for that game. Murray's in tonight. Fired in by Toronto. Davies. Toronto looking for a much stronger game against the Americans this time around. Coming off a big 4-1 win over a harder opponent, the Calgary Wranglers. Brought in, taken down by a collision. That's going to be a penalty against Toronto early here in the first. Here comes the face-off. Left side of the net. One back, Liljegren ahead. Mark Johnstone. Red line and back into the Rochester zone it goes. Around, there's McMahon, short-handed on it. McMahon having some trouble getting in for the puck. Malone spinning in his own zone now. He gets it ahead for Mersch. Turned over to Johnstone. For McMahon, middle of the ice, he'll just fire it back in. And all the way around, there's Johnstone. What a play! And he backhanded high. Oh, what a move, Mark Johnstone. Now another penalty coming. It's going against Johnstone. Tripping will be the call. Here's Murray in. Liljegren will touch up. It'll be a 5-on-3 for 23 seconds for the Amherst. Here we go. Picked up here. Here's a shot and a save made. Picked up. Crawl. He has help with him and Hellickson. Here's Matt Hellickson faking his way in. One power play done. He'll wind up. He'll shoot and a save made. Wendici in front of the net. Pokes that in the slot. There's Clegg on it. Marlies already looking better tonight than they did the last time against Rochester. Yeah, some good looks. Mark Johnstone with one on short-handed bid and big save. Here's Laxonen and a great save. Matt Murray in front on the giveaway. Weisbach stopped as well. Simmons ahead to Blandisi. Here come the Marlies. Blandisi with a step by. In comes Toronto, and that is offside on Philip Crow. So here's the draw. So here we go. Face-off will come just outside the Rochester line. Americans 4 seconds on the power play. That's it. They're 0 for 2. Did nothing on a 5-on-3. Marlies had the best chance. It was Mark Johnstone. Here's Steves with it. On the giveaway. Marlies to the middle of the ice. Toronto losing 2-0 to the Amherst back in Toronto just a few weeks ago. Trying to get revenge tonight for it. Here's Nick Robertson just past the halfway mark of the first. We're scoreless from Coca-Cola Coliseum. Prowl in the corner. Simmons on him. Good bodying, but lost the puck. Here's Mersch. Big hit against. That was Joe Blandisi. Pass ahead to Simmons. He got slashed, and that's going to be a penalty against the Amherst now. Marlies will go to their first power play of the night. So here we go. Face off to the right side. Marlies do not want to lose this one tonight. No, they don't. Steve shoots. Walker save. Hauser through traffic. Cleared off the boards and back down the ice. So Marlies on their first power play tonight. 0 for their last 6. Trying to get something going here. Dargachev ahead for Nick Abruzzese. Abruzzese with Blandisi. His pass back in. Shoots. And a save made by Hauser. And he'll cover on that with 7:09 to go in the first. Scoreless. Extra man on the ice for the Toronto Marlies. Shots in the game are 5-4. Rochester up to this point. Here's the draw. One back, controlled by Toronto on the power play, but Laxonen picks it up and clears down. Down to a minute to go here in this power play. Looking like 0 for 7 in their last 7 now. Here's SDA. Hey, okay, he'll fire that in. Round it goes from Blandisi to the net. Blandisi, a backhand, and Hauser comes across and makes the save. Down to 6:21 left to go here in the first. Well, the only test really for Hauser, it's right at him. You got to find a way to put it around him, and I think that's the problem again for Toronto so far in this game tonight. They've been going middle to try to open the legs, and you don't always want to go for the legs. Here's Steves as it comes out of the zone. Dargachintsev back on it. Power play done. He was taken down. That's no call. Pekar to Dargachintsev. Spinning with it at center. Lost the puck now. Again being bodied, and Liljegren in the corner for Toronto ahead for STA. He'll fire it back in the Rochester zone. Around it goes. Here's Abrazizi, a backhand, and it didn't make it on goal. A good block by the Americans. Here's Jopes to the middle of the ice. Ahead for Warren. Left wing, he'll drop for Jopes to the net. A backhand stop. Murray loose. There's another. Third try won't go. Blandisi for Toronto ahead for Abrazizi. Tired Marlies on the ice. Abrazizi will just get it in deep. His pass in front for Dargachintsev. Spinning Shaw, backhand. Can't get it to go. Byro. Out of the zone come the Amerks. Taken hard. Under a minute to go here in the first. Wayne Simmons for Logan Shaw. Moving in. That one didn't really make its way on net. Oh, there's some frustration on the Marlies' faces right now. Here's Robertson in shoots, and that's blocked. Another good chance taken away by the defense of the Americans. We're scoreless through one tonight. Shots a goal are 7-6 Rochester after one. The hits are 6-2 Americans after one. Power plays Americans 0 for 2. Toronto 0 for 1. Scoreless through one. Welcome into the second period here tonight. The Marlies and the Americans facing again on this homestand. The Marlies take on the Moose next, and then they will finish with the Gulls on this homestand. Here's the draw. One back controlled by Proud. It's turned over, and Robertson has a break. Just started the second, and he can't get it to go. Tried to go far left to far right. Couldn't get it back there in time. Hauser got the pad out. In come the Americans. Big hit there. Toronto Ben. Ben ahead for Robertson. Marlies have had some looks. Some have looked golden. Here's Byro. Gave that away. Ben. And this is a stoppage of play. Is going to get everything sorted out there. Face-off will come here to the right side. One back control by Proud. That's picked up by Simmons. Wayne Simmons, a breakaway goal last game. Simmons scores! Back-to-back games. Wayne Simmons with a breakaway dandy. 1-0 Toronto. No shutout this time for Hauser. Draw one back, controlled by the Amerks. Here they come inside. That's turned over to Ben. Shaw for Toronto. He'll bring it ahead. Logan Shaw makes his way to the net. Shaw centers that, and it's right to the chest of Hauser. Faked the pass and took the shot, but it's right at his chest. Almost 5 gone here in the second. The Marlies a 1-0 lead on the Rochester Americans. We hope you're enjoying this one from the Coca-Cola Coliseum. Draw coming. One back, picked up by Davies. In his own zone, the Americans have higher numbers, yet the Marlies have better standing-wise record. Here's Jokes, and picked up to Byro, and a penalty coming against Toronto. Slash in the slot that prevented that shot to get to the net. So the Amerks back to the power play. They're 0 for 2 tonight. Here's the draw. 3 shots on their 2 power plays so far. Play gave that away. Here's Bobby McMahon, the short-handed leader. McMahon moving in. Stopped by Hauser. Flag in the corner on it. Here's Murray. That's turned over. Gets it back. Now Johnstone in behind him, trying to get it back again. Here's Malone. Looking to center on the power play to the net. Good stick play there by the Marlies, and it's played ahead to Johnstone. Mark Johnstone with the moves. In shoots. He fired it high. McMahon from behind. Losing that, taken down, and Mersch will take it ahead. Here's Mersch on the right wing. Tired Marlies. That shot stopped by Matt Murray. In front, Murray again. Stopped by Murray. Murray shutting down Murray. It's put ahead to Philip Kroll. And he comes. Kroll winding up all he's got. Not a lot of time. He loses the puck. Here's Matt Hellickson spinning around. Hellickson goes for a twirl. Now looks and centers for Steves. Back for Hellickson. Corner boards. That's centered for Blandisi. Spins and shoots and scores! Joe Blandisi! What a setup, and it's 2-0 Marlies. Draw one back, controlled by the Amerks. They'll bring it inside the zone from the right wing back to Murray. Middle in front, a shot, and Murray down has that for Toronto. So 2-0 Toronto, just past the halfway mark of this one from the Coca-Cola Coliseum. Hauser being burned so far tonight compared to the last game where he got shut out. This is exactly the play you want to see from Toronto. 4-1 against the Wranglers. So far 2-0 tonight as Murray stops that as well off the draw. Liljegren for Toronto and back into the Rochester zone. Rung around. Here's Joe Blandisi to the nets. Blandisi always trouble. That's turned over to Murray. Good defensive play by the Americans, and now a penalty coming that's going against Blandisi. 7:38 to go here in the second. 2-0 Marlies leading on the Rochester Americans. Faceoff will come here to the left side of the Marley nets. They host the Manitoba Moose next. Finish the homestand against the San Diego Gulls. Back down the ice it goes from Toronto. Race after it, Wayne Simmons. Simmons is on a hot roll right now as he loses the puck. Byro moving in, he lost it. Toronto back on it, Liljegren ahead to Wayne Simmons. Simmons with speed, he'll get in. Simmons winding up, no shot, slashed, and that's going to be a penalty. Minute 2 will be a 4-on-4, and then the Marlies have a power play for 58 seconds. Here's the draw left side. One back, controlled by the Americans. Laxinen to Davies. Ahead for Byro. On this 4-on-4, just trying to keep the puck. Hellickson getting in there. Dargachitsev to the net. Backhand! And a save by Hauser. The Marlies start their power play. So here we go. The draw. To the left side of the net. One back. Here's Laxinen. Off the face-off. Marlies on the power play. Malone will bring it ahead, shorthanded. Jazowski on him. Malone getting it back. Here's Malone. A shot to the net. Doesn't make it through. Down to 20 seconds to go on the power play. Jazowski. Shaw ahead. Here's Dargachintsev losing the puck, and that's it for the power play. Not a full one, but 0 for 2 as the Marlies don't convert at all. Hallwell goes to the corner. Under 4 to go here, second. Toronto 2, Rochester 0. These two always have hard-fought matches. That's played in, and here's Simmons again! Tried to go forehand, and Hauser against the post, keeping that out. Davies. Here's Malone in front. Dargachintsev scores! SDA with a beaut! 3-0 Marlies. The draw here. One back by the Americans, and they come right wing. Davies in, shoots, stopped by Murray. Got a piece of that. Weisbach back, Byro to the point for Davies. Corner for Jopes. Jopes to the net. Here's Weisbach. He loses it. Hallwell ahead for Offenmeyer and out. Seconds running down here in the second period. Mark Johnstone after the puck. Johnstone getting in there. Here's Quagg. 3 seconds to go. And that will do it for 2. The Marlies 3, the Americans 0 through 40 tonight from Coca-Cola Coliseum. Shots to goal in the game are 15-11 Toronto, 3-0 they lead after 2. Hits are 15-5 Toronto. Face off 16-3 Americans. Power plays Rochester 0 for 4. Toronto 0 for 2. Welcome into the third period. The Marlies with a 3-goal lead on the Americans. 3-0 after 2. They stand against Hauser and the American. Draw one back. Here's Davies. Taken down on that collision. That was Blandisi chasing after it. Prow on the puck. Ahead for Weisbach. Ben keeps it in. Plays to Liljegren. In, shoots through traffic. Rebound. Simmons off the outside of the post. Has that back. Simmons to Shaw. In, firing that off the leg. Simmons in front. Battles for the puck. And some good coverage there by the Americans to get it back and out. Byron spinning with it. There's Ben on it. Davies at center. Having trouble. Weisbach loses it. There's Blandisi. And digging it free was Shaw, but back again on it comes Rochester with speed. Right wing, a shot, saved by Matt Murray. Cleared by the Marlies and back down the Amherst ice. And this one, no icing. It's picked up by the American. Brow. Simmons after him in the corner. That's played back across on the wing for Weisbach. Now Davies. Taken hard. Brought in here by Rowe. Shaw to Blandisi. And Blandisi will fire that back in. Round it goes at Simmons. In deep for it is Blandisi. Waxing in ahead. Here's Weisbach to Jopes. Across the Byro. Big collision. McMahon. 8 already gone here in the third. Here's SDA. He has a beauty tonight. Here's Abrazizi in firing. That's blocked. As McMahon tried to create a screen in front. Jopes just about halfway through the third. 3-0. Brought in here by the Amherst. Turned over to Murray. Looking in. That pass cut. Jopes to the net. Save. Loose, and that won't go either. Matt Murray with 2 more. Pass back, Waxinen. In for Quagg. Fires through traffic. Jopes can't get that to the net. Marlies are there with 9 to go. Here's Dargachintsev. He'll turn back and now fire back into the zone. Around it goes. Here's Abrazizi to the net. He scores! Nick Abrazizi with the hands in tight. And it's 4-0. Face off back to center, controlled here. Here's no Hoffenmeyer. He'll fire in. Round it goes. Johnstone to the net. Johnstone trying to open Hauser up. Flag to Malone, and out come the Americans. Big hit at center. Malone has that back to Murray. That's turned over, and Mark Johnstone's on it. Johnstone, Petronero. Pass misses. No Hoffenmeyer picks it up. He'll wind up. He'll fire. It's off a leg. Johnstone back in front. The pass misses. Petronero. Murray's on it. We're in the final 5. Spinning in his own zone with the puck. He'll center it back across to Malone. Malone to the middle of the ice. Now brings it ahead. Bumped off the puck by Dahlstrom. Marlies up to Petronero. Under 4 left to play now. That deflects to Hauser. And he's going to play that down. Now it rolls back to him, and he will cover with just under 3 to play. 4-0 Marlies on the Rochester Americans here in the second game of this 4-game homestand. Face off to come here. Left side of the net. Manitoba and San Diego to finish the homestand. Draw 1. Here's Alex in a shot. That's bouncing off a leg. Steves picks it up. Centers it across. That misses help. York in his own zone. Warren. Here's Pekar. And the Amherst look to just get it out. We're coming down to the final minute now. Here's Bjork inside. Blandisi on the steal. Joe Blandisi trying to stay red hot. Here he comes. Blandisi! And it rolls off his stick. Good defensive play by the Americans. Brisky to Warren. Marlies keep it in. Jazowski for Steves. Alex Steves with the moves in tight a backhand. And Hauser fighting that. Playing it down to Brisky. Stays in the zone again. Now Warren and out to center ice. Here come the Americans with speed. Warren to the net. And he's stopped by Matt Murray. Playing that down. We're down to 30 seconds. Here's Pekar. Corner boards. In behind the nets. Americans lose it, and the pass ahead for Blandisi. Down to 20 seconds. Go Blandisi. Losing the puck there. Here's Elliott. Across to Bjork. Middle of the ice. Marley's getting there and bodying well, and there's McMahon into the Rochester zone. Down to 10 seconds. Elliott. Abrazizi was on him. Warren with speed down the right side. SDA, and that shot does not make it clean. Now another. That's blocked. And the Toronto Marlies get comeback, and they double up the Americans 4-0 after falling to them 2-0 a few weeks ago. Oh, the Toronto Marlies with a big one tonight against the red-hot Rochester American squad. And if you're wondering, the Toronto Marlies, I believe this is their first shutout of the season. No, it's not. Sorry. How many shutouts is this now for them, though? It is their second shutout of the season. after beating Utica 1-0 in Toronto earlier in the year. So 2 shutouts, both on home ice. 4-0 your final score. The Marlies host the Manitoba Moose next.